I was recently asked to help coach a scout baseball team for talented high school players, and several of the hitters were striking out and striking out bad. The coach turned to me and asked me, "Hey, what do you think, Dave? What do you think's going on? He's not getting his back knee through, not keeping his shoulders closed, hands are flying out. What do you think?" Giving it much thought, I rewinded that hitter's swing back into my own head. I put myself back into his very position that he was in, and then I gave my answer. The answer I gave him was this: put yourself back into his shoes as a hitter. I've experienced it, and so have you. What's really going on is not our mechanics are breaking now, because as you can see, they look fine. But if you go back and put yourself in his position, the batter is only seeing the ball for a split second, and then he just flails his body at him or at the ball. Too many times as coaches we're quick to assume, hey, something broke down in the movement of getting to the swing. But in reality, the movement was just an extension of what his timing was. And timing includes three major ingredients. Timing includes your adrenaline, timing includes your vision, timing your vision to the right spot, and third, being in position to hit it. And all of these three ingredients, these are the core to good hitting. They all happen before the pitcher lets go of the ball. I was recently introduced to this quote, supposedly by Albert Einstein, but it may not have been from him at all, just giving him the tag of saying it. But here it is: the one who follows the crowd will usually go no further than the crowd. The one who walks alone is likely to find themselves in places no one has ever been before. If you're watching this video, you know we got a lot in common. We're from the same type of cloth, and we both have embraced baseball. We have a fervence for it. And years ago, when I got into coaching, I was following the crowd. I was just teaching what we're supposed to be teaching. And I saw very meager results. When I went back and rewound what I did as a player and how I tapped into how I felt, I knew the Lord was blessing me to understand, hey Dave, it's your timing. But there's so many intricate layers behind timing, and not too many of us as coaches have even investigated it. We just look at the superficial layers and just say, get your foot down and get some rhythm and keep your tempo, and that's about all we say. But just take a look at these players and put yourself back into their spikes. Hold their bat and stand up there at home plate again. And if you can experience what they were experiencing, you would remember that mechanics had very, very little to do with it. It was your timing. It was how well you saw the ball, how early in the flight path. But you know what? You can tell someone 1,000 times, see the ball early in the flight path, see the ball early in the flight path. You know what? They may never do it. Because there are things that we do physically that I've discovered and I've researched and I've been in the lab that we can tell the players how to see the ball early in the flight path. It's a science behind it, and I want to share it with you in some of my video series. The most in-depth, detailed reports of timing, of explaining these three elements. This is the bones to hitting. It's timing your adrenaline. It's timing your vision. It is getting yourself into a strong striking position all before the ball is pitched. There's visual cues every hitter must be aware of that helps him to repeat these elements over and over again consistently. I teach you, I show you inside my video series, How to Perform This, your hitters will shockingly start hitting better immediately. And what's great about this whole video series is that players learn in detail how to make in-game adjustments. When a ball is popped over the concession stand, or maybe fouled off into the right field line, and they got another shot at swinging, they'll know what to do. They won't have to guess. They won't have to feel. They will know the rules of these three big elements. And everyone tells you, hey, go to home plate and don't think. Just see and hit it. That's what we're told to tell the players. Well, I got news for you, and there is research behind this. Yes, we can think at home plate. Isn't it obvious if a tennis player is playing tennis and they're getting a served to them, they're thinking about the ball? Guess what? So is the hitter. But even more interesting, with hitting a baseball, there's so many variables that the pitcher's trying to do to the hitter and throw them off. By learning these three elements, you'll learn how to repeat better timing. When you repeat better timing, you'll pick up the ball better and earlier in a flight path. When you see the ball earlier in a flight path, big things happen.